Hey guys, Nathan here, welcoming you back to the channel and welcoming you to a new idea. A brilliantly new idea, and I love this idea so much. I'm going to do an album reaction to an album I've never heard before, to a band I don't really listen to, and then there's a second part to this. What will happen is I will attempt to write a song in said style. Now the album is going to pop up on screen there. It's Demon Days by Gorillaz, and if anyone knows me, not the biggest fan. So, make sure the mic's properly on. So what we're going to do is listen to the album from start to finish and just see where it goes. I know 3 songs on here, roughly. I know 2 better than the rest of them, but 3 of them I know of. So yeah, we're going to start. I'm playing on my Xbox, playing the music on my Xbox, my Mac's upstairs doing some rendering stuff for music. So, right now it is midnight. So, yeah, looking forward to doing this. All we're going to do is listen. I'm ready to tap. Let's go. Okay, this is a bit weird. Doesn't seem to be... I assume this goes into track 2, so I'm curious. Now my phone here, just my phone, originally my Spotify was on shuffle. To be honest, this doesn't really... Oh, okay. The intro, not really my cup of tea, but this one. Okay, fuzz bass. I need to make notes or something. Even though the drum bit's consistent, it's a synth that's like slowing it down, but it's not. I wouldn't say it's simple, but it's definitely memorable, very like catchy. You see, upbeat doesn't always mean catchy. Piano. Genre change, I like it. And back into the first intro. I like this. I like the fact that it's like got different vibes. I can vibe with this. Do you know when you're like having dinner or something you got in the background? It's very out of my comfort zone listening to this because I don't really like Gorillaz, but I'm willing to actually like give them a go and learn to love them. Hang on, he's dropped my hat. Guy in top right on the album covers dropped my hat. That's jokes. So far, not too bad. Like, the intro threw me off a little bit, but that's the second song, Last Living Souls. Actually, half decent. I really do like it. The varying genres so far is just insane. I like how it went from being hip hop and very sort of like electronic into like, acoustic, alternative rock. It's very my style. The hip hop, no. The alternative rock, yes. But what I know from the Gorillaz is you will never get a band like them. Never. No matter what you do. Right. Kids with guns, let's go. Oh. The bass line's quite sick, actually. Whoops. Where are we going with this? Oh yeah, this is definitely a... So simple. This has got a very chilled vibe. It's like the dynamic of like when the snare doesn't come in. I feel like I'm doing my dissertation on the Gorillaz now. It's very alternative, I like this, very indie alternative. The bass is very prominent in the last track in this one, which I need to experiment with. I'm going to write that down. It's just a mixture of electronic and pads and stuff. And like keyboards. Oh, rhythmic changes, yeah. So far, so good. Kids with Guns is definitely a favourite. The rhythmic changes. I like the idea that he's mixing electronic drums with like live instruments like bass and guitar. That's really that's actually quite a good good combination. I've tried it before and it's never worked with me, but oh well. Just need to write down some quick notes. Right, track 4, Oh Green World. Let's give this a listen. Slightly augmented dissonance. Oh. I like the misleading intro in that. There's so many layers. Just so many layers. But it works in context. Like, vocal EQ isn't always like the same. It's good. Like, it's an unusual like radio sound. I like this, you know, it's got a very... It's probably not standing out to me as much as it should do. Yeah, electronic drums, that I can work with. I think I just broke my pen. Just each song so far has been simple, not too complex. What's underneath this? I like... Yeah, the dynamics of both tracks were quite good. I'm going to take some key words while I write this down. Okay, that was a bit, not my favourite, but I still liked it sort of thing, you know? Kids with Guns is definitely stuck out there. Dirty Harry's next, okay. Let's go. bit funky, you know. I don't know, I'm not... It's not really vibing with me as much, you know. Like, the only thing I liked is like the funky, like slightly syncopated bass line. I think this track's very instrumental based, I would say so. But you've got the chorus on the main bit, and you've got this. I didn't think about that, like, more instrumental, and then less vocal. Different section again, this time it's rap. Not one for rap personally, but open to new experiences. I don't know, nothing's really standing out with this track, to be honest, other than what I've written down here. Maybe like the vocal harmonies are cool. Dirty Harry just wasn't... Yeah, Dirty Harry just wasn't my vibe, I don't think, really. You know, you can't really help it sometimes. Okay, now we've got an iconic rock track. We are going to go with track... Can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Which is Feel Good Inc., which everyone knows. Even if you don't know the Gorillaz, you know this. I know this song quite relatively well, so it's that riff. Puts me, for some reason, Feel Good Inc. is putting me in a good mood. Yeah, it's just catchy, more live instrument. This bit is what put me off the song originally. It's just a different vibe, mixing it up with vibes. But the drum beat is the same. I didn't clock that earlier. I'm vibing with this. Keeping... Oh, so the rhythm loops into the different sections. Oh, that's a good bridge. That was to bridge the sections. Okay, I haven't heard the song this much. Oh. This and Kids with Guns would be fun to work with, like, as reference tracks. And it's a different vibe, but it's the same section. It's not guitar heavy. That would be really out of my comfort zone. Right, next track, El Mañana. That's the track I'm gonna leave it on for tonight, and tomorrow when I record the rest of this video, which is quite funny. El Mañana basically is like tomorrow, or the day after in Spanish. So let's do this.
Somebody
bass heavy. I like that. Not heavy as in bass guitar, bass as in bass EQ. This one's a bit more spaced out, I would have said. In fact, there's not a lot. There's not too much going on, which I like, but it's just not a lot to it, and it's not really catching my attention as a listener or as a musician. Still a good song. I appreciate the effort behind it and the work behind it, and the musical elements and stuff, but it's just not my vibe. Whereas Filled with Ink, Kids with Guns, they caught it from the start. They're like, okay, I know where this is going. You know, sort of thing. It's a bit weird. It just doesn't. It's 4 minutes of like the same repeated bit. It's just a bit. I don't know. It's just not for me, you know. So I think what I'm gonna have to do is call it quits for tonight and have fresh ears and wake up early. Well, not wake up early tomorrow, but wake up tomorrow and react to the rest of the album. And also, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. And it's a new day. We're halfway through Demon Days by Gorillaz. Let's listen to this next track, which is labelled Every Planet We Reach Is Dead. Let's go. It's getting, hang on, wah pedal. It's got a nice slow funk to it, it's quite cool. Okay, so yeah, there's that main hook. It isn't prominent though, which is kind of interesting. Like, it's not prominent in the riff, in the verse, sorry. There's some electronic bass in there as well. It's like a middle section-ish with like a piano melody. It's like a counterpart, or a counter melody even. Is that a build up? That's alright. Trying to, when you first wake up, listen to music and actually speak about it is very difficult. Oh, the rhythmic changes. On the hi-hat, you can hear it, it goes. Yeah, okay, triplet. I don't know, it's got kind of a, with the piano, it's kind of slightly jazzy in some sense. Alright, like a gradual like dropping of elements near the end there. That was more than interesting. Again, I don't know, that song specifically wasn't really. There's a lot going on, and I like the use of the wah pedal and the vocal harmonies and like the slight rhythmic changes in certain situations. And like the counter melodies and stuff. But the top ones still were Kids with Guns and Feel Good Inc. for me. Like it was just, I don't know, it caught my eye straight after. So let's leave it there for that track. And now we listen to November Has Come, which I'm assuming is going to be good.
Slow it down some, no split, clown bum, your gold hit sound dumb.
Yeah, this is very hip hop. Alright, the use of like this is cool. The chorus, so it adds like, it's got a guitar melody, the way the bass is doing something different. It's kind of cool. Now, I'm not one for rap mainly, but this is actually quite instrumentally. It's got a good. I could listen to this. Again, the rhythm's constant. But I'm not saying having a rhythm constant is a bad thing. I'm just saying, you know, as a rhythm's constant, but it's got very distinct section. Okay, there wasn't a lot in that really caught my eye. Like, I like the idea of using a constant rhythm, but have very distinct sections, which is always always a good thing, I must admit. At the end of these reviews, I'll put on screen like the order of or like the top 3 that stood out to me. That did not mean to rhyme, but it did. So yeah, next is All Alone, but I believe this has a collaboration. Roots, I'm not pronouncing it. It's on screen here. So okay, I'm curious to see how this one, being a collaboration, actually works out. Oh, it's like old school Crash Bandicoot. That catchy, like. This one I can vibe with. Oh, okay. Again, it's rap based, which is not a bad thing. It's meant to be like alternative rock, hip hop, whatever. This is very bass heavy as well, which I do like. The soul and the spinach, the cup that runneth over. We turn up the ogre. Okay, so the verses are rapped and the chorus is just the 2 words. Okay, this must be his Roots Manava, I think it's pronounced. It's like very modern, like, I don't know what the genre is, but I do at the same time, but I don't want to do it and, you know, get it wrong. But no, this one's quite good. I like this one. That's middle section where like, you've got the lady's voice. It's very good. It's really sunny outside. Definitely not my favourite, but not my least favourite on this. I know what my least favourite is already. I don't know, I liked it. I did like it, like, in terms of the layering that was used. But I think with this album, it's going to take me a few listens to actually, like, fully get it, sort of thing. Like, some of the songs I got straight away, but then some of them I was just not really with it. Now our next song, White Light. Let's fucking do this. It's a short song, it might be upbeat. Okay, so some sort of like outside audio is cool. Okay, yeah. It's very punchy. Very punchy, simple. What? Oh, there's acoustic guitar. And like multiple layers in like a different section. I like this one. It's short, but it's good. You know, there's just not a lot going on. Like, it's not a lot going on. I like that. That's a cool ending, you know. That's a really cool ending. I vibe big time with White Light. I do vibe big time. The next one I know. In fun fact about the next song, I didn't cover it, but in college they arranged a different vibe for this song, specifically this one, because we were doing sort of a B-sides rarities thing. And yeah, this song was the one that we ended up doing. And I didn't know it was Gorillaz at the time, to be honest. I didn't listen to them, so I just thought it was, you know, it was a cool song. Like, you know, it's just something we had to do. But now I know what the song is, we're going to listen to it. This is Dare.
It's Dare.
Every song on this album has been so different. This guy, Damon Albarn, is actually an amazing layer. Like, putting layers in. This is the thing with electronic drums, like, you can make them sound a bit more complex, whereas live drums you need to make sure a human can play it, sort of thing. Well, that's what my lecturer taught me anyway. If a human can't play it, the full send. I don't know whether or not I'm bringing about the next part of this video. So this is the reaction, and you've got the songwriting part. I'm debating a lot of stuff right now. The gradual elements fading out, that's kind of cool as well. I don't know, there's not a big one for me. I like the instrument. I'm a very instrumental heavy guy, to be honest. If I like an instrumental, the song's good, but in some respect. But again, that one I know the song, and I like the song. Just a lot of the times it doesn't vibe with me. But I'm not the kind of person to go, no, I'm not listening to that and turn it off. I have this playing because you guarantee someone else will like it. So yeah. Let's go on to the next track. So the next song is called Fire Coming Out of the Monkey's Head. I approve.
Once upon a time, at the foot of a great mountain, there was a town where the people known as happy folk lived. Their very existence a mystery to the rest of the world, obscured as it was by great clouds. Here they played out their peaceful lives, innocent of the litany of excess and violence that was growing in the world below. To live in harmony with the spirit of the mountain called Monkey was enough. Then one day,
I don't know what I'm listening to right now.
Folk arrived in the town. They came in
I like the dark, sinister melody, that's cool.
But no one noticed them.
But yeah, it was sinister for like 2 seconds.
You see, without the truth.
There's wind. Acoustic guitar again.
Now everybody dancing, the dance of the dead, the dance of the dead.
In time, the strange folk found
the speech is back, so it's more of a it's like telling a story.
Caves of unimaginable sincerity
and then that you've got a singing chorus sort of thing.
They stumbled upon the place where all strange folk
that vocal hum.
Into the mountain holes began to appear, bringing with them a cold and bitter wind that
I don't know if it's all him or if there's a couple of vocals, but the way it's layered, it sounds like there's different people, and it's panned. It's panned like one to the right, one to the left, or a few to the right, a few to the left.
There came a sound, distant.
I like the chorus in this. I will give that. The acoustic chorus. I just love the fact that every element is different, and every song is different, and every section can be different, and it works well in the context of a song. Yeah, so far, I'm not disappointed. This is a learning curve for me. And every chance that you have to learn or get into new music is a big benefit. If you're a songwriter or musician or producer, this is what you should do. You should go into like a new genre, which I am doing. And do I do this for fun? Yes, I do. I do this for fun. But no, don't. Fire Coming Out of the Monkey's Head probably was the strangest one. Was probably the strangest one out of all of them because it had speaking in there, like telling a story. But yeah, I did like that one. Now we go into Don't Get Lost in Heaven. It's another short one, similar to White Light, so I'm interested to see where this goes. Like a simple guitar, piano even. It's very positive, this one, like really upbeat. Not upbeat, but positive, not major. Again, the vocal harmonies. It should be a drinking game. Every time I say vocal harmonies. Slight rhythmic changes in the piano. That was cool. The ending of that was cool. That the vocal harmonies were really good. I like that. But again, probably not my favourite and not my... I have 3 in my head that are just best on the album, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. Now we're at the end of the album. And this is called Demon Days. I wonder why. But no. I'm interested to see how this album ends. Does it end on a high? Or does it end on a bit of an incline for me? We'll find out. We will find out. We will find out now. So let's go. Similar to that of the intro. Orchestral. Yeah, there's a gradual. Yeah, it feels like there's a gradual build-up for me. It's not percussive heavy. I say that, and we're only like a minute in, so we have got about 3 minutes left of this. So that whatever that fuzz is in the background works really well. Like, I don't know, it's a very not dissonant, what's the word? Like, the percussion's very sort of dropped back. Okay, now, and then that comes in. It's very... I don't want the music I listen to is quite complex. Or sounds complex. Has a very sort of, it has a swing vibe, this. But the mixture of electronic and like live, it was in Feel Good as well. It's just you would think a song called Demon Days would actually sound darker than this. Again, it's like just simple bass lines, simple melodies. Yeah, I was waiting for the percussion to come in because it's like an ongoing motif throughout the whole album where the percussion drops and then comes back in. Fuzz is still there in the background, I can hear it. We're done. That was a fun 50 minutes, I must admit. I put off listening to the Gorillaz for so long because I knew it wasn't my style, and that's because of Feel Good Inc. because I didn't like it at the time. But then you can check in the video, I was vibing to it. It put me in a good mood. Hence the name, I guess. But I'm pleasantly surprised that I actually liked it. Obviously, there's a few tracks I wasn't okay with, or I didn't vibe with it, and that's not because the songs were bad in any sense of the word. It's more of a fact that the music themselves just isn't my style. This whole album isn't my style, but I still enjoyed it. And this is what I'm trying to do for this channel, is show that even though I've reacted to so many metal songs and I listen to so much variety of music, you can still add more variety. And by listening to the Gorillaz, I've already got another band in my head, or an artist that I want to listen to for a video as well, for the same series. Or not a series, but the same concept where I write a song and like them afterwards. But I thought Gorillaz would be a good one because, well, I quote unquote don't like them. That has changed. No, it has. And yeah, my friend actually let me threw me into this. He went, "You got to listen to this album. Like, this is the one that has all the popular stuff on it." So, well, most of it anyway. So to be honest, I'm pleasantly surprised. I really did like that. I've made a load of notes, as you can see by the papers. I felt like I was writing an essay. And I think the top 3 for me are, and they're going to be up here, to the left of me, is Kids with Guns, Filled with Ink, and White Light, I think it was. The one that was really punchy. Yeah, White Light. I think they're the 3 that's going to influence the second part of this video, but they're going up as 2 separate videos, if it makes sense. So you've got the songwriting one, you've got the reaction one. But no, I really like that album. I wouldn't listen to it constantly because, again, it isn't just my vibe. But if I ever needed that bit of inspiration or something, I would go to this album, I would say, because the layering, the production, everything that was in there is something that I may have heard before in a different context, but everything in there was like a mixture of all 3, of like orchestral, electronic, hip hop, like live music, like live instruments, like guitars, bass, drums, whatever. No, it all worked really well. And be honest, I've come out of this little experience liking these guys. Or this guy. I don't know if there's a band of them. I'm not into the band that much, so I wouldn't know. I know Damon Albarn writes the songs for them, but that's about it. But no. The video's going to be heavily cut up, obviously, or else you'd be watching 50 minutes and me go, oh, wow. But no, I'm going to end it there and say check out the second part to see what comes out of the songwriting technique. Because that just needs to, that's going to be an interesting thing to work with. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm going to upload this video first and then work on the second one later. Because this is going to take a full day of editing, I would say. But thank you guys for watching, hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in whatever video I upload next. Peace.